Live, trance, and prosper. Hi, I'm Dr. David Phillips, and this video is for my students. You can see my full screen of my desktop with all sorts of stuff on there. You see I have Goldwave open, and I've got a video, and the video is of one of my students at the university. This is Eva, and her group did a project for my broadcast journalism course that I teach, and they had some trouble with the audio. This video is how to fix the audio. Now, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, just going to show you a quick and dirty way of doing this, and I'm not even going to do it well. Let me get the video backed up to the very beginning. And you'll notice that she's got some subtitles, and that's so that I know the text, but you don't have to. You can just sync. Essentially, here's the video that they shot from their camera.
Okay, so let's welcome our second guest. Okay, so let's welcome our second guest.
All right, so you can hear the audio problem of the wind. Now, you can use a wind guard or something to cut down the noise. Sometimes it just doesn't work out the way you want it to work. So once again, let's hear that. Notice that she does say, okay, let's welcome our second guest. And then she attempts to run it through, but has some problems. So here's the original again.
Okay, so let's welcome our second guest. Okay, so let's welcome our second guest.
All right, now, what you can do if you've got audio problems like that in your video editor, you can rip out that audio and replace it with new audio that's clean. And for our purposes, I'm going to do a quick and dirty record of my voice substituting for Eva's. I guarantee you her voice is much prettier than mine, but I don't have her for me, here for us, so we're just going to do this with me. All right, so I watched the video, and I'll be hitting record over here on Goldwave. I use Goldwave. Some people use Audacity. Some people use really expensive recorders. Now, Goldwave is shareware. It's a nice shareware audio recorder that you can use, and it doesn't have the problems of cutoffs or things like that. You can use all the functions and save perfectly fine video, audio files. I paid for it, so I got rid of the nag screens, and I wanted to support them because I think it's a great program. But I'm going to put ourselves up at the beginning of the video, okay? And I've got my finger on the space bar, and I'm going to hit record and space at the same time. So I'm playing the video, and I will speak while I see her, and if I screw it up I can do it again, and you'll see me do it again. But essentially your actor should watch the video and speak the lines syncing with the mouth movements. Now I'm going to be a little off, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, okay, so let's welcome our second guest. Okay, so let's welcome our second guest. So let's cut some things and bring the audio way down. I'm going to mute the audio on the video before I press play. And I may let it run a couple times, but we'll see how she goes. Okay, so let's welcome our second guest. 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 And there you go. And I stopped the recorder. Now I've got a few versions of this I'm going to have to cut out, and it'll be fine. So we'll real quick do this, and we'll run through. So I'll edit the audio, and we've got a couple videos here, and we can run that. So let's see what we've got. Okay, so we've captured the audio, and I worked with it in Goldwave, and I saved it as a high quality MP3 to use in my video editing software. So now I open the original video and the new audio track in my video editor. So let's pop that open, and here we are. Yay! This is my video editor. I've got the Problem Original Sound. Clever name. You use whatever names you like. You can see I've got that on my little timeline down here, and then I've got the new sound. I've gone ahead and put that on there, but it's not active. So if I play the movie with the original soundtrack here, this is the original soundtrack associated with the video, and whatever video editor you use, it's going to have a different way of doing that. So once again, here's the original clip with the original sound.
Okay, so let's welcome our second guest.
Alright, so you hear the wind noise and all that, but I've placed my new sound on the timeline to align with the face or the mouth as closely as I can for a real quick and dirty. Obviously, you'll be more careful and you'll do set things up. So let's kill the original audio and activate the new audio. And let's move this sucker to the beginning of the timeline. And here's the video with the new timeline, or the new sound rather. My English is so good today. Alright, here's the editing version for us. Okay, so let's welcome our second guest. It's a little off, but this is just for instructional purposes. Now, if you want to really have authentic audio for this, you would go through and record the room that you have the crappy audio, or the location without the wind, so you have ambient noise so it'll sound a little better, and you put that in with your spoken voice a little better. But that's it. Okay, so let's welcome our second guest. And it sounds very natural, and it looks like an attractive young woman with a weird voice. And so there you go. And then produce that sucker, render it to whatever you're going to render. I've already got that set up, so let's go ahead and close this up and say hello to me. I'm in the corner underneath me. And let's listen again to the new version full screen. Okay, so let's welcome our second guest. And there you have it. Quick and dirty way of replacing the audio if you have issues in your film.